my goodness! Y'all, grab your seats because we need to talk about this major drama that's been unfolding. You won't believe what Latto has gotten herself into this time, and trust me, it's about to get real messy. We're talking about assault allegations, secret relationships, and everything in between. Let's dive right into this shocking situation that has everyone's jaws on the floor. Picture this: Latto, who's been not so secretly pining over 21 Savage, apparently took things to a whole new level of crazy when a woman dared to speak about her supposed boo. And when I say a whole new level, I mean we're talking about serious allegations of violence that resulted in devastating consequences. Now, everyone knows Latto has been extremely protective when it comes to anything involving 21 Savage. It would almost be sweet, right? Except for one tiny little detail that makes this whole situation even more tragic. 21 Savage doesn't even publicly acknowledge her as his partner. Can you believe the drama of it all? This whole mess actually started last year. But honey, it's like a pot of tea that just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Initially, we all thought we knew what went down when reports surfaced about some drama at Magic City. Latto had rented out the entire club to film her music video for It's a Party. At first, the gossip mill was churning out stories about her being stingy with the dancers' money. But oh baby, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Enter Gorgeous Doll, one of the dancers, who stepped into the spotlight to spill what really happened that night. According to her version of events, someone had lifted her wallet during the video shoot, and when nobody owned up to it, things got really heated. Latto, apparently not taking kindly to being accused, allegedly took all the money back because she wasn't about to leave empty-handed.
Celebrate your song release. You throw money on these girls who gotta pay their bills, take care of their families, and do all of this that is nothing to you. You get what I'm saying? What this girl is down here shaking her tail feather for, you wipe your wit. You get what I'm saying? But you really picked up. I lost all respect for this person because you chose to host a party here. You chose to do this. And a lot of girls pay house fees. They bought outfits. They really put money, hair, nails, lashes, everything. And then because you can't find your little wallet, not a purse with a bunch of bread in it, but a little card wallet, you picked up every dollar on the floor that you threw and took it with you.
Now here's where things take an absolutely shocking turn, darlings. Gorgeous Doll came forward with some seriously disturbing allegations. She claimed that Latto wasn't just content with the drama inside the club. Oh no! According to Gorgeous Doll, Latto orchestrated an attack on her outside the club. But wait, it gets even more heartbreaking. Gorgeous Doll revealed she was pregnant at the time of the alleged incident.
You saw my video, obviously, you sent the hit, but it's like, with that situation, all you did was hurt yourself more because these people on this TikTok app know that girl was pregnant and you sent somebody to put hands on her? Nobody knew what I was gonna do. Keep the baby, not keep the baby. Nobody knows what my plan was, okay? And at the end of the day, it's like, where I'm at in it, it's nobody's business, but it's like, you kind of almost took that choice from me. So it's like, now, we could have had a talk. It could have been handled. And granted, you don't owe me a conversation. I don't owe you one. But what I gotta say to you is that you're putting your internal insecurities about your music on me because you f***ed up. And at the end of the day, I can't help that, you can't help that, and now having a pregnant girl drop is crazy.
The story becomes even more devastating as Gorgeous Doll shared that she suffered a miscarriage following the incident. At the time, there wasn't enough evidence to directly connect Latto to the situation, so Gorgeous Doll had no choice but to let it go. But honey, fate has a way of revealing the truth, and Latto might have just sealed her own fate with one careless comment. It all unfolded when a TikToker who had some beef with Latto's fan base, the LTE, made a video calling them out and mentioned Latto in the process. Now, you'd think someone in Latto's position would know better than to respond, but clearly, the heat of the moment got the better of her judgment. In what might go down as one of the most ill-advised social media responses ever, Latto fired back with what essentially amounts to a confession. She wrote, and I quote, "Who you describing? Cause it's not me. Get off them to pages. You losing your marbles. Last bespoke on my man on TikTok. Got whooped outside the club in the A. You read that too. I mean, can we talk about how this is basically an admission of guilt?" The TikToker clapped back with what might be the most sensible response in this whole situation, saying, "I'm losing my marbles while you're threatening someone on TikTok over AL tech is a choice hope you heal." But the damage was already done. Latto had basically admitted to orchestrating the attack on Gorgeous Doll, and all because of 21 Savage. And let's talk about this obsession with 21 Savage for a minute, because it's giving us all kinds of secondhand embarrassment. Remember the tattoo incident? Oh honey, it was a moment. Latto got 21's entire government name tattooed behind her ear. And when the pictures leaked, she was so desperate to hide it that she actually offered to pay to have the pictures removed from the internet. But here's the real kicker that makes this situation even more tragic. While Latto was out here permanently marking her body with his name, 21 Savage was doing the complete opposite. He was publicly denying having any relationship with a celebrity, essentially acting like Latto didn't even exist.
For a long time, I don't do all the antics and shit. I don't got a celebrity girlfriend. I'm not finna be out everywhere. I'm not dropping music every other week. I'm not going on live talking about every other week.
I mean, is it any wonder she's been acting out? That kind of public rejection would be enough to make anyone lose their cool, though obviously not to this extent. As soon as Latto made that revealing comment, Gorgeous Doll saw her opportunity and pounced. She immediately came forward stating that Latto's words were exactly the proof she needed to show she'd been telling the truth all along and promised legal action was coming.
So I just woke up. I'm sitting here working on Active Doll, and someone just, submitted an admission of guilt. And I just, think it's funny because what you just admitted to, right, is you admitted to having me jumped when you knew I was pregnant, causing a miscarriage, right? You just said that the last person who spoke on your man, and who did we say your man was, got jumped outside of a club in Atlanta because you yourself couldn't see me. And I don't know why you would comment that, because win, lose, or draw, like I said, you didn't do shit. You had me jumped while pregnant, causing a miscarriage. I'm gonna insert her comment, her trying to be funny. And the thing about it is, you'll argue with this last check, right? But you ain't never said a mother thing about the situation between us. So I think it's funny that now you're using that situation to try to troll the next. I don't think it's funny at all, and you will be hearing from my lawyers, all 6 of them.
When Latto realized the magnitude of what she'd done, she tried to backtrack faster than a cat on a hot tin roof. That comment about getting Gorgeous Doll jumped, deleted quicker than you can say lawsuit. But as we all know, the internet is forever, and screenshots are everybody's best friend. The fans are absolutely going in on Latto for this mess. The comments are brutal, and honestly, they're not wrong. One fan wrote, "Latto openly admitting to getting a girl jump while pregnant like it was cute, and baby, you don't get no cool points for that. I wouldn't be surprised if a lawsuit is on the way, dumb, and over 21 Savage girl he already married and didn't claim you." Another comment hit the nail right on the head. Latto getting pregnant woman jumped over a man-child, she going to jail. And my personal favorite that really sums up this whole situation. How is 21 Savage Latto man when he's married and she causing women to have miscarriages over him? Wow, she's so embarrassing. The whole situation is just beyond messy, and it looks like Latto might finally have to face some serious consequences for her actions. From potentially causing a miscarriage to admitting to orchestrating violence all over a man who won't even publicly acknowledge her. It's giving desperate and dangerous in equal measure. And let's be real here. This isn't just about relationship drama anymore. We're talking about serious allegations that could have legal consequences. Getting someone jumped is bad enough, but when that person is pregnant, that takes this whole situation to another level entirely. The fact that Latto would even risk her career and reputation over someone who clearly doesn't value her the same way is perhaps the most tragic part of this whole situation. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion, except this car crash involves assault allegations, a lost pregnancy, and a one-sided relationship that's spiraling more out of control by the minute. One thing's for certain, this story is far from over. With gorgeous doll promising legal action and Latto's own words potentially being used against her, we might be witnessing the beginning of an even bigger scandal. The court of public opinion has already started weighing in, and let's just say, the verdict isn't looking good for Latto. What makes this whole situation even more shocking is how casually Latto seemed to admit to such serious actions on social media, as if getting someone jumped is just a normal response to them speaking about your supposed man. It's giving unhinged behavior, and the fans are rightfully calling it out. At this point, Latto might want to invest in a good legal team instead of spending money trying to get tattoo pictures removed from the internet. Because while embarrassing pictures might fade away, assault allegations and potential lawsuits, those tend to stick around and have real consequences. This whole situation is serving as a wake-up call about how far is too far when it comes to defending a relationship, especially one that isn't even publicly acknowledged. It's like watching a masterclass in what not to do when you're in the public eye. And unfortunately for Latto, this lesson might come with a hefty price tag attached. The way this story has evolved from club drama to potential criminal charges is absolutely wild, and it really shows how one impulsive decision can have devastating consequences. From taking back money at a video shoot to allegedly causing someone to lose a pregnancy, it's like watching a snowball turn into an avalanche.